to India, I was prepared. I knew it was hardcore. I knew I was going to have culture shock. I was ready. And yet, when I stepped into the tumult of Delhi, I was still thrown for a loop. I had heard that there would be cows wandering the streets, but I didn't know the traffic that they'd be wandering in would be so bad, and they would be so skinny. They're eating garbage. And I don't mean food scraps, they are eating plastic bags, literally. And there are children falling around the cows, collecting their dung. With their bare hands, they shape them into discs to be used as fuel. At the time, I was horrified by it. But in hindsight, it's renewable energy. It's recycling. It's wonderful, right? I went to have lunch at a garden restaurant. A cow wandered in and gave birth. I mean, any cow that's wandering the streets, the government considers stray. But actually, you'll notice that they have markings on them to show their ownership. Most of them are owned by unlicensed dairies. The people of Delhi consider them a tolerated pest, something like in the West we would say about pigeons. But many of them want to have the cows sent out to the countryside, and the government has passed a law promising to do this, but to no avail. Finally, in January of 2015, when President Obama was visiting Delhi, Delhi wanted to put on its best face. They sent out the cow catchers. That's a dangerous job. They don't use tranquilizer guns. They lasso the cows and drag them up a ramp into a truck. Often the cows will kick them, the cows will charge into traffic. The crowds are on the side of the cow. Many of them are the operators of the unlicensed dairies or are slum dwellers who really need that milk. Sometimes the cow catchers need police escorts. Once a cow catcher catches its quota, which is 10 cows a day, loaded onto a truck, they take them to a place where a microchip is shot down their throat. They then take them to Hindu-run charities on the outskirts of the community. The microchip is to keep the charities honest, so they don't sell the cows back to the dairies. But the cow catchers say they very often are catching the same cows over and over again because the unlicensed dairies use their political connections to get their cows back.